السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وبعد. This week we're talking about the different ways that we can do good to the community. Whether it's in the form of financial support, whether it's in the form of removing difficulty and harm, even if it's in the form of not being a cause of inconvenience, each and every one of us has within our grasp something we can do to bring about change. However, the wise and the most prudent method for us to bring about change would be not only to do something good, but to do something that we're good at. So let's say, for instance, I have a way to speak with youngsters. Unfortunately, I am not good speaking with elders. So now, if I'm trying to do counseling sessions for people who are senior, it's just not going to work out. But if I play basketball with the youth, if I gather the youth of my neighborhood together and talk to them about the Sahaba, talk to them about Islam, I can bring about change. And the beauty of the Prophet ﷺ was that he identified certain Sahaba with unique traits. And he allowed those Sahaba to manifest the best of those traits. So for instance, when you have one Sahabi and he had good memory, he had dedication, the Prophet ﷺ facilitated the road for him to study and disseminate hadith and to learn. That was Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. Others were great at having military acumen and to have that better judgment. So the Prophet ﷺ paved the road for them, and you have Khalid ibn al-Walid. Others were extremely wealthy and they knew how to financially support. Then you have Uthman and Abdurrahman ibn Auf. So the Prophet ﷺ not only encouraged people to do good, he encouraged them to do good in a way they can do best. Because if I am, let's say for instance, physically unfit, and I feel the best way for me to contribute is to help with the building of a welfare, building with a common good community center or whatnot, and I'm physically there toiling and picking up bricks. After half an hour, I'm going to need to go to the hospital because I don't have the strength myself. But if I say, you know what, I got the money, so I'm going to hire somebody, I'm going to pay for some of the background work, then I am being more wise because more work can get done. Yes, no matter what we do, how we do it, it's appreciated in the sight of Allah. But to maximize the amount of contribution, we want to do what is the most wise and the most effective. And that's why we need to do some soul searching. We need to sit down and ask ourselves, all right, you know what? What am I good at? I'm good at telling stories. I'm good at playing basketball. I'm good at playing board games. I don't know, I'm good at writing. I'm good at poetry. And I'm going to find what I'm good at, and I'm going to try to fill in that niche. I'm going to fill in that gap in my community and bring about change so that we can live in a better society. So I see a bunch of youth playing basketball. I'm really good at it. They're young, but I'm going to take out time to teach them how to play. And once we're done, we're going to go pray salah together. Right? I'm very good at writing, and I see there's some youngsters in my town, community, in my neighborhood, who are interested in writing. I'm going to take them under my wing and teach them how to write. There's so many ways: poetry, gardening, whatever it is. We need to set out and carve out time from our schedule to contribute to the society, because it will eventually be our reward in the afterlife and allow us to live in a more harmonious, in a more comfortable, in a more developed, spiritually and physically, a developed society. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to shine, to allow us to show the best of our colors, and to allow us to be among those who not only do good, but do good in the way they do best, and to bring the greatest difference. Jazakumullahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.